Hi everybody, once again, sorry for not doing any vlogs for a while. Been a little bit busy. Video was recorded back in May. When I first started doing these videos, I was a year behind where we actually were, so I have managed to catch up 6 months within the time that I've been doing these videos, and I hope to catch up to the current time fairly soon. Now this video, like I said, was done back in May. I've a bit of cruising with my mum, bit of cruising with the kids, heading off closer to our final destination where our marina is in Fenny Compton. Now after this vlog there is only one more before we get to our destination, and some of our videos will change. Instead of just normal cruising ones, let's get some videos for some of the fit out. Now over the winter I tend to do more of the fit out, and hopefully by kind of, I suppose, spring next year I'll be up to date and they'll be all current vlogs. So bear with me guys, I hope you enjoy them. If you don't, let me know. If you do, let me know too. And if you've got any extra content you want us to add inside, please do let me know. Here comes the vlog. Hello there, back at the boat. Had to work this morning, it's a Saturday, so I'm only coming up this evening. Got my mum with me. You won't see much of her, she's a bit camera shy. You might see the back of her head or in the distance somewhere, but I only do a small bit of cruising, doing a few modifications. There's a horrible rattle from this gear stick, so I'm going to put a bit of tape around it. Going to go for a bit of dinner. Mum's going to treat me, aren't you, Mum?
If you say so.
That means yes. And then tomorrow morning we're going to head off and have a bit of fun. See you later. Okay, so we're going to set off now from the visitor mooring in Rugby, which is quite a nice place. There's such a lot nearby, so Tesco's, a Harvester. We just had a nice big fat breakfast, plus lots of other shops. We're going to head off now and just cruise on. So cue the music. The day, quite a small one. Got somewhere where we can empty our bin and what have you here as well, which is useful. Which we'll do. Take it down. Pull in. And down here, got some canoeists out as well. Get it open. Handy, but not as bad as last time. With my mum, like I said. Somewhat more on the lock landing, which is a bit of a pain. No, never more on a lock landing unless you're using the lock, otherwise it makes it difficult for everybody else. Back at the boat today, just for a few hours, just to try and catch up a bit of time that we lost last week. Great spending time with Mum, but we didn't get quite as far as we wanted to get. So we're going to push on about 4 hours today, probably get to the top of Napton, and then next week come back with Lauren, and we're going to do the last push to get to our new marina. Got the rascals with me today, which you'll see as we're moving around. But this is quite a nice place that we moored the last week. Quite nice. There's the car. Let's hope it doesn't roll into the canal while we're not here. There we might.
Oh wow! Look,
Sea monsters.
Sheep dragon or something.
Yeah, it's good there, isn't it?
Yeah, let's do a picture of a platypus.
Oh, yeah, we're going to.
Isn't it platypus?
Lovely day today. I think it's the first time we've had sun since the very first day we head off. Since then it's been cold, raining, windy, snow, so a bit of a novelty to have a bit of sun as well today. Approaching Brorston Junction, we're going to be turning right here onto the Grand Union Canal, but the Oxford Canal arm, which will then take us on to where we need to go. On the left hand side there is a Woodland Chandler's. A lot of people told me they're rip-off Chandler's, but I do like looking around there, I must admit. But I have to get most of my things online, as I normally find them quite a bit cheaper. Lovely little stretch this, got plenty of mooring space, nice tow paths, some facilities as well, quite pretty, and I think I'll definitely come back here at some point with Lauren to show her what it was like as she's missed out. Really enjoying this bit. This is definitely the busiest I've seen the canal since we've had our boats. We missed most of the summer last year, it rained a lot, but we're back in the beginning of the summer now, well autumn anyway, there's a lot of sun out. Really nice to see a lot of boats out and about, to be fair. Really nice. Some lovely looking residential mornings up here, with nice big garden areas. Seems like an ideal place to live if you're living on your boat full time or want some space as a garden. There's also a winding hole just coming up here. Loads of you don't know what a winding hole is. This is an area where we can turn our boats round, which is long enough to do, I think on this particular one, a 57-foot boat. Look at that boat, there's about 17 people on there. Don't know how they fitted them all on, it's littered over to one side, but I'm sure they're having a bit of fun. Like I said a moment ago, the Oxfordshire branch of the Grand Union Canal is just so beautiful, it's really, really pretty. Not only that, there is mooring areas so frequently, probably every quarter mile or so, maybe even close together, so it's a really nice place to be. I'm just hoping it's going to be just like this when we get closer down to where we're going to be mooring in our marina. Somebody wants our lunch. Our lunch. That's it, the sunshine. Hotter inside though. to the Oxfordshire Canal now. The Grand Union carries on that way. We'll be going back onto the Blue Oxford Canal. So head down to where we need to go. Hello, ducklings again. Cute. That's Grand Union. I'd like to go up there at some point. Not today, we need to get to our marina, but I would like to go up there at some point. So shortly after this, my batteries went flat, and so I couldn't do any more recording, but just round the corner in front of us is where we stopped until the following week when Lauren came along at Napton Lock. So we'll see you next time. If you like our videos, guys, please don't forget to subscribe. Also click that little bell icon, that'll let you know when we've done a new video. But thanks again for watching, guys. We'll see you next time. Bye bye.